Ba 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 da ba ba.
Hello there, Manbabies. Ruin Johnson here. So, you'll see today I've got my little headset on, hoping you can hear me nice and clearly, because Ruin he's been asked to do a bit of analysis today between his perfect movie and another parody version of Ruin's own The Last Jedi. Now, this could be quite interesting. Of course, you can't better my movie. It's cinematic perfection. It's the greatest Star Wars movie of all time. But apparently, someone has tried to make a version of Ruin's movie. So I've been asked to have a look at it. And as always, I will give you my unbiased and fair-minded opinion. So let's take a little look right now. Okay, so here we go. So obviously, there's my movie, The Last Jedi, the fantastic poster with Luke and Rey and Kylo and all the rest. Very good. Lots of lightsabers. Not many in the movie, but never mind. Um, Now, what on earth is this? We seem to have some replica of my movie. Lots of scantily clad females. Obviously, certain elements have been censored out for family viewing purposes, but it seems to be called Star Wars The Last Temptation. Now, Ruin is not sure what to make about this. I mean, we can see it's got stormtroopers and someone who looks like Kylo, and there's someone in the middle, Finn, and some scantily clad lady getting a little bit familiar. Really don't know what to make of it. But anyway, apparently I've been sent some analysis, so I'm sure we can dismiss this very amateur effort at replicating a Ruins movie. So let's see what else we have. Okay, so here we go. So one of my media team has provided me with this breakdown and this comparison between my movie and this what seems to be some kind of adult parody version. I'm not very happy about that, but let's see their matchup. So firstly, duration. Yes, 2 hours 32 for my fantastic movie, and remarkably the same running time for The Last Temptation. Okay, so we'll call that one a draw. Character development now. Whoa, now I'm not happy about this. Someone has scored my character development 2 out of 10, but The Last Temptation scores a 7 out of 10. I don't know which idiot has come up with these stats, but anyway, humour, Ruin famous for his humour, but I score a 1 out of 10, and The Last Temptation scores a 9 out of 10. This is not looking good at all. Knights of Ren, now obviously Ruin ignored that element. But apparently, The Last Temptation does have the Knights of Ren, which I'm classing that as a win for The Last Jedi. We don't need continuity, and we don't need to include things from The Force Awakens. What else do we have? Space Leia. Yes, it's a win for The Last Jedi because we have Space Leia. And obviously, The Last Temptation doesn't, so yes, screw you. And what else we got? Plot holes. 147 plot holes in The Last Jedi. I'm taking that as a good thing, and 0 plot holes in Last Temptation. Boobs. So we did have 6 boobs in The Last Jedi, and we had 4 on the sea creature, and we had 2 Kylo Ren with his top off, with the Swolo Kylo Ren, and yes, 43 boobs in The Last Temptation. Why is it an odd number? That's got me very confused. I almost want to watch that movie to work that one out. Luke dies. Yes, he dies in The Last Jedi. It's fabulous. And no, he has a great time in The Last Temptation. I can't imagine how, with all those scantily clad women. But anyway, never mind. And then the fan reaction. More than half the fans hated it. And all the fans seem to love The Last Temptation. So I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with all of those, but I think we can all agree it's a clear win for The Last Jedi. So what other evidence have I been provided? I will have to have a word with our media team about this. So okay, they've given me the IMDB page for The Last Jedi, and as you can see, nearly 500,000 ratings, but an average of 7.2 obviously should be a lot higher. But the main thing is there are absolutely no negative reviews on IMDb. So that's quite good. 7.2, okay, we'll accept that until we can bump it up a little bit more, get some of our bots on the case. So I'm sure this adult movie parody has got a very low rating, and this is where Ruin will celebrate the success of The Last Jedi. So let's compare it. Star Wars The Last Temptation, 7.8. What on earth? How can that have a higher rating than My Perfect Movie? IMDB, you've lost all credibility. That cannot be right. Many, many millions were spent on my movie, and it seems to have been surpassed by some bizarre adult movie parody. Not very happy at all. Okay, and then so the last point Room would like to make. So someone mentioned this on Twitter when they alerted me. If we look at the the actor who seems to be playing Luke under the hood, it looks remarkably similar to this chap here, which I am reliably told by Brian Young, who doxed him. This is Anthony Ergo, the mediocre indie writer. Now, surely it's not the same person. Surely Anthony Ergo is not appearing in a adult movie version of The Last Jedi, because it suspiciously looks like the same person. I don't know. I will leave you to make your own conclusions. So there we go, man babies. I think it's safe to say, although it was a valiant attempt by The Last Temptation, The Last Jedi is still the most fabulous film, with Space Leia and all the plot holes and killing off Luke. It's absolute perfection. So nice try, adult movie. I may give it a watch purely out of obviously academic purposes. Maybe later on when I'm alone, put it on the DVD player and relax in my boudoir, and I'll obviously make some cinematic notes on character development and plot devices and so on, and be very interesting to see the cast and how they all fare in this rather bizarre attempt at parodying my movie. But until next time, man babies, show me some love, subscribe to my channel, and come and say hello on Twitter. And until next time, wibbly wobbly. Bye bye. Mwah.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.